I can't tell if I hate it or I can't tell if I really enjoyed it.
Total bullshit. Zero fun having jank baloney.
Huh, interesting.
Borderline hamburger music.
Listen here, you bastard. Speaking of not cozy, let's talk about this game.
Hold up. That's good design. If you don't like it, you're wrong.
And this game offended me in its design at times.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
The entire last stage fucking sucks.
I wrote in my notes, hell fucking yes. Game's so good. Tier 2 vibe.
This is stupid. Fuck this game. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, world blew up. Revenge. Attack aggressively. You're like, all right, I'm sold.
I hate it. I think we should all have the same opinion.
An extremely joyless piece of shit. I hate this game.
If the game doesn't respect you, why should you respect the game?
It felt good. Like, this whole game feels good.
No, dude.
All right. And we're back here for episode 24 of Seriously Casual, also known as Video Game Book Club. Where we're joining myself, Colin, Darth, Holden, Super, Chris, to talk about a video game. That video game right now is Ristar. Or is it Ristar? It's not Rygar. Wait, we were supposed to play Rygar? All right, I'll see you guys next month for Rygar. All right, no. It was, and then I shot Holden right the fuck down. Anyway, Kirby's Air Ride. There's a sequel coming out. No, Ristar for the Sega Genesis. That's what we're here to talk about. But before we talk about that, let's talk a little bit about ourselves. What have you guys been playing aside from Rygar and Ristar? Darth, roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah.
That's pretty funny, though.
You made an anti-joke, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes the anti-jokes hit.
I've been
They do.
playing Elden Ring Night Rain
Yes.
and Peak, which is really fun.
Oh, yes.
I've been playing a lot of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, trying to 100% it, and I
I did
finally
see
did
that
it.
100%.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, damn, this guy games.
Very proud of myself there. I love Pac-Man.
I've been enjoying watching your return to Street Fighter 6 as well.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I've been enjoying it more actually ever since coming back compared to before. Like, it just feels, I don't know. I think I've just accepted that the game is the way it is. And, yeah. Anyways,
Hold on.
Colin, what have you
good.
been playing?
Me?
Uh,
Yeah.
I've been playing a few things, but the most notable one is UFO 50. It's been awesome.
Have you played
What?
Night Trap yet, or whatever the fuck that's called, Night Mansion?
No, I haven't. I've
Bro.
been really stubborn and try not to move on to either beat a game or
Oh,
at least
yeah.
play it a lot. And
Chris,
it's
look what you
been
did,
really
Holden.
rewarding.
That's the way to
Do
do
you-
it.
I support that approach wholeheartedly.
Have you hit Campanella yet?
Mhm.
That one's my favorite, I think.
It's,
It's
a
really
good
cool.
one.
Is that the little like racing one?
It's a little spaceship. It's like a single screen
Fa-
arcade game, sort of.
You have to find the coffee and you slap stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a
you're
great
selling
one.
me on it.
And there's a cat.
Okay, I'm sold.
It's a huge cat.
Do you have a favorite, Holden? Or like,
Well, I'm biased.
of
I
your
really
favorites?
like the Snake game, but I really like the Pong Omega Strikers Windjammers game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That game's really fun. I kind of rolled my eyes when I first came across it, and then I was like, I gotta cherry this game. So
This is Windjammers.
yeah, exactly.
So that's the one with like the different characters, right?
hmm
Yeah. Bushido Ball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The game
Hell
was
yeah.
2 gigabrain for me. You and Brian
I
do all
love
the
that game.
strats, and I was like, I'm getting fucked. I don't like
It's
this.
just, you just mash the button, the attack button, and you throw some bombs, or throw some caltrops, and everything's fine.
So when's our
Yeah, pretty
episode on
much.
UFO 50?
Coming soon to
I
a
would-
theater near you.
I'd go hard. Danny has to play it.
I played a fair amount.
UFO 50 is a very, very special game. That's like a once in a lifetime game.
Until they make UFO 51. Think about it.
One extra game.
Yeah, it's just all the same games with one game, but it's
Yeah.
full price. Get on that, devs. All right, Colin, what have you been playing?
Everything but Ristar, actually. I didn't start playing it till that whatever night I streamed it. So I've been playing Fantasian, which is the game by Hironobu Sakaguchi's company. Mistwalker for the Apple Arcade also came to Switch recently. I
Interesting.
think Steam. I have some strong opinions about that game. I'll stay away from them for now. Also, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. While we were up at Brian's, I was fucking around with Final Fantasy IV ROM hacks. A few of those are really interesting.
Interesting.
Still trying to finish Expedition 33. I think I just want to turn down the difficulty on that, because the difficulty, like, I can do it, but it makes me like not want to play if I don't have a lot of time to grind bosses. So, and then I actually fell down the rabbit hole of WoW Classic private servers, which do like custom content.
Sounds illegal.
Well,
Blizzard,
it's
easier.
it's European, so it's not.
Yeah, that's right. That's uncharted
No, it's
waters.
fancy then. It's genuine leather. Which
Yeah.
Wild West.
Anyway, some of it's like really interesting, a lot of fun, really good ideas on display. Some of them are super bad, but anyway, so
Can
That's me.
I just so I'm not trying to like judge or scrutinize. I just want to know why you waited so long to play this.
what, Ristar?
Yes.
Is that how you say it? Anyway,
Yeah, I think
I
it
was
is
really,
Ristar.
I was just really busy, honestly.
Okay. I'm just curious. I thought like you looked at the cover and you were like, I don't like that guy's fucking head.
No,
That guy
I
belongs
actually-
on a. Okay, can we talk about the cover? It looks like an
I love his-
educational game, doesn't it?
I love
It
his
does.
attitude.
I was kind of disappointed when he wasn't teaching me
It
math.
does?
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know,
I don't-
man. If I walked into a classroom and saw that guy, I'd probably walk out immediately.
Yeah, I'm not
he's
doing
holding
school
the
anymore.
joint.
Sorry.
You know, he's getting high behind the dumpsters.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. How do you think he paid for those shoes? Selling drugs.
yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely see that on the front of like a math game or something.
Yeah, that's definitely a math game mascot.
Like Number Muncher or something like that.
Yeah.
I was
I
the
don't
same way,
see it.
Colin. I played it super late.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I didn't have any opinions about it before I played it. I hadn't literally never heard of it.
Super,
um,
you streamed this, right?
I streamed it and got to World 3. That's the music world, right? Or 4. World 4.
Yeah, Sonata.
And I ran out of continues, and I said, I'll come back to this game one day.
And you did.
I never did. and then I was like, you know what? It would be cool to put it for book club, so I can.
Oh, this
force
was your
myself to
pick.
Come back to it. Yes, yeah,
Oh.
that's my pick.
I didn't do my research. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've been playing Final Fantasy 9. I beat it
Yeah,
just
Oh,
barely.
yeah, you have.
That was a fucking
that was a
struggle.
good set of streams.
Yeah, I was doing the Moguri / Memoria mod, so it was all 4K upscaled, 144 FPS. Looked really nice. It was.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it
it
looked.
looked really cool.
And now I'm gonna do a back-to-back playthrough with that really cringe voice acting mod, and you guys are gonna have to deal with it.
No,
Do it, dude.
I'm not
It's
gonna do it.
cringe, you're cringe.
Oh, it's cringe. But yeah, that's besides the point. Yeah, other than Final Fantasy 9, Portal Snake. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe there'll be a little Portal Snake bonus content coming to a stream near you. But yeah, other than that, kind of just those games. All right, but now we're here to talk about one game, and that's Math Blasters featuring Ristar. Super, would you like to kind of kick us off since it was your pick?
Sure. Yeah.
What
Well,
was Chris playing? What was Chris playing? Chris.
Chris said
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Sorry, I
we're,
missed
we're
that.
past it.
Oh, wait,
Sorry,
no,
sorry.
Chris, we're rolling it
There's-
back.
I have
thought
nothing.
you were playing nothing.
No, no. Please, let's move on.
No. What were you playing, Chris? Street Fighter 6? You're watching Cammy
Uh,
Outfit 4?
I don't know, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Gross. Oh,
Okay,
what?
sorry for
hold on.
interrupting you,
You mean
Glad
that,
we could loop back around to it so I could get a.
that baby game for jerks?
That's a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
description.
I don't quite understand that, but man, did it make me laugh. All right. Anyways, Chris, thanks for letting us know. Super.
Well, I initially found out about this game through one of many generic YouTube videos of hidden gems on the console. You
Gross.
know, those videos. And I saw footage of it and I said, hey, this looks like it's right down my alley. You know, I like platformers. I love colorful graphics. And so I tried it out. Game over, ran out of continues, put it down for several years. Now we're back to it here. And like I said, it's right down my alley. Like, it's, for some people, I can see that it would be very simple, too simple. And it's not very fast paced either. Like, Ristar's slow as fuck.
Mhm.
And there's really only one mechanic, the grabbing, but it's okay. Like, I love the NES. This is not an NES game, but it's reminiscent of games like from the NES because of its simplicity, its straightforward nature. I think this game is honestly one of the most beautiful 16-bit era games I've ever played. Like, it's actually stunning how good this game looks and how varied all the environments are and how much detail is put into it. The soundtrack is also phenomenal. There's one level in particular, it was in the snow world. It reminded me of Streets of Rage. I had a blast playing this game. It started out pretty easy. It got pretty tough near the end. The last boss.
Right.
Oh, I can't wait until we talk about that. But actually, I do want to actually mention you. It's funny you say that, like, you saw it on like a lost gem video.
Yeah.
All of our favorites. Because yeah, this game actually came out 3 months before the Saturn came out, so it kind
Really?
of got hella overshadowed. So it was 1995, late 1995, or excuse me,
Interesting.
early 1995. So it was February 16th, 1995, and yeah, the Saturn came out 3 months later, and they planned for Ristar to actually be like the Sonic follow-up. They were like, okay, this is going to be our new mascot
That would
platformer.
have been good.
And then they kind of got weird about it because Sega refused to say that the Sonic team was working on it. And they were like, whatever, no. And then Sonic team went on to work on Nights and Dreams. And then
Gross.
after the fact, said that they were working on, like, they worked on this. So it's like, what?
Yeah,
Why?
I do remember hearing that the Sonic team made this game, and like I don't know how accurate this is, but I remember hearing something like it's supposed to be like a slower Sonic.
Yes. Yeah. So it came from an
So
idea.
better.
So it's actually kind of interesting. So they had an idea. They wanted a mascot to like rival Mario. And then like they were workshopping things and they came up with a character that had rabbit ears and that could stretch and pick things up. And they were like, that's trash. And then they went to animals and ended up on Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then this came out of another prototype when it was a character that used its arms to pick up instead of the ears, and then it became this game.
Became a star for some reason.
Some of these
Yeah, that
kids
is
came
kinda
home
weird.
from kindergarten, was like, check out this poster of this educational game. They're like, bingo.
I
mean,
mean, it kind of
quite
ties in with the whole like space theme going on, right? And the way he flies through space, he's like he's a star.
He's a little
thing.
star child.
He
So-
looks like it looks like there's like a guy wearing like a skin tight black jumpsuit with a star mask. On.
Yeah,
it's,
which is a-
it's really weird.
Really interesting thought. Now I can't look at this game the same way. Does he have stretchy arms?
Well,
I
a
like
lot of
it.
the enemies also, like, when you hit them, they turn into that same black thing that he is. So it's
Right, true.
kind of like wearing weird masks, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird. And when you kill the bosses too, like a bunch of those things pop out.
Deep lore.
Yeah, I know, right?
Deepest lore. But yeah, this game has been ported to like everything, but never got a
Really?
sequel. Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
So,
Huh.
so on all of their Sega themed compilations, like they have
Oh,
like
right.
the Steam ones, mobile devices, whatever Sega Forever is. And interestingly enough, I wish I knew this and I probably would have tried playing it. The Game Gear version has different level design and it says gameplay mechanics. So it sounds like
Now I am very interested.
kind
I didn't
of
even know
different
there was a
game.
Game Gear version.
The art's really good for it. It's surprising.
I think the art is this game's strongest suit, to be honest.
It,
It
it kind of
it's,
starts off on
like-
the wrong foot though, because I remember Colin saying something like it starts, you get into the first stage, and it's like, what is this like different palette swap Sonic? Like the
Well, it's that opening card that really makes you feel
Yeah.
that. At least
but,
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then it kind of doesn't look like Sonic, and you're like, wait, like why couldn't they like massage that out?
I still think looking at it, I see Sonic like all the time.
Yeah, me too.
like the in-game sprite or the art.
Both, all of
Like
the above.
everything.
The
I
way
feel
ma-
like
the way he
everything.
moves.
I mean, it just
I mean,
looks
his body shape is kind of similar. Like he has the weird, like perfect cylinder arms and legs that have no definition or tone or anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Sonic team. Like it's the
Yeah.
same people who made Sonic.
Yeah.
So
no, it wasn't.
makes
You
sense.
can't prove that.
You're right.
They weren't gonna
I'm
admit
sorry. Don't sue me. Wait, it's not Nintendo. They're not gonna sue me.
Yeah.
But
Nintendo's gonna sue you on their behalf.
so when I was playing this and I was getting a good way into it, I thought to myself, not everyone's gonna like this due to two main key factors. One, the speed, and two, the simplicity. But luckily for me, I'm okay with that. Like I love, like I said earlier, like I'm a huge fan of NES games where you literally just hold forward and press A to kill guys, and like that to me that's fun and it's a good time. And this game I loved it. I had a blast. And like every time I went to a new world and I saw the way it looked and the new music. And to be fair, the game did introduce some little, I guess you'd call them mechanics. They're more like gimmicks, but like with the metronomes in the music world, the crystals near the end of the game to power the teleporters, things like that. And you have to appreciate the small details. Like in the music world, the little poles that you swing off of were flutes. They were little flutes, dude.
The
Like that was
trumpet
so-
ladders.
Yeah, they had little
Yeah,
areas
the
where you
trumpet
couldn't actually
ladders.
like swing on them, and it would like honk. I was like, honk. I'm like, "Ooh."
You'd run into
Fall
them.
Fall into fucking spikes.
But yeah,
God damn
like, and this game, I learned afterwards. There's like so many secrets that I missed.
Yeah. How many? Well, no, I'll save this for after we all talk about our initial opinions. But I do have a question.
I
I
also
know.
have a
I
question.
already know what the question is. But yeah, I mean, the only thing I would have changed really with this game is maybe put a run button in and also unlimited continues. 100%.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that last boss is, dude. Like dying to the last boss and feeling like you're just like you have no clue what to do and going back to the beginning of the goddamn game is, considering how slow it is, like no.
So glad that wasn't just a Gen Z feeling I was having.
Darth
Dude,
was,
Yeah, well,
Darth was zooming out.
like,
Darth,
I don't know.
I unabashedly used save states on the last half of this fucking game. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
so
shit.
did I felt a little bit bashful about it, but I still did it.
No, this is definitely a game where save stating is 100% like, yeah, sure, that's no problem whatsoever.
Because like a lot of
Especially near
times,
the end, like you said.
yeah, in boss fights, like you have no idea what to do until you fuck it up a bunch of times.
Yeah.
You know, sorry to
So-
interrupt your intro, Super.
So another funny thing that is also in line with specifically my Sega Genesis experience in our book club here, I soft locked the game at
Whoa.
a certain point.
Really?
He's a master of
And-
it.
Had to turn it off and start over from the beginning.
Oof.
Oh.
Good thing it was only on World 3, but yeah, the World 3 boss, I told Chris about this. I had to tell someone. But I sent him a video and everything. So you know how he shoots his claws out at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently if you grab the claw the first possible frame that you can grab it when he shoots it, your character teleports around wildly around the screen and you become intangible. You can't hit the boss cannot hit you, and since there's no timer, you're just there forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah,
And,
but you had like
yeah.
a 6 screensaver though.
Yeah, sure, I guess. But I just thought it was funny. Like, again, the second Sega Genesis game where some actual, literal, game-breaking bug occurred.
You just have a way with the Genesis.
I guess, dude. But yeah, I thought that was funny. But yeah, like overall, I really enjoyed this game. It definitely has its flaws, and there are things that change about it. But this one's right down my alley. Like, this is for me for sure.
Who did you think was going to like it and or hate it?
I thought Danny was gonna hate it. I thought you were going to not like it but not hate it. I thought Chris was gonna think it was okay. I thought Darth was gonna think it was pretty cool, but he was fed up with its shit. And I thought Holden was gonna just really like the design of the art and, you know, the little details.
That guy always taking the dev side.
Dev apologist over here, old Enian.
Yeah, I hate that guy. Why is he do that?
Let's give him the boot. Anyone who would like to volunteer to go next?
I want to hear from Chris.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alright,
say Chris too.
Lay it on us.
Well, my take is kind of uninteresting. I don't know. It's I don't have much to say on it, honestly. I think it's really fucking good. Very good game. The art is definitely standout. I think a lot of games of this era, like particularly platformers. I feel like we talked about this a couple times, having played a few 16-bit platformers now. But just so many of them fail to get the basics right of control and like camera. But this one, getting that stuff right goes so far. Like, it feels really good to play, and like the gimmick, the control gimmick of the arms and everything. It's simple, but it goes a long way in making it feel really good to play. Amazing music, great art. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It's like, nope, nothing more to say. All right.
He's gonna drop a bombshell on us at the very end.
Well put. Well put.
No, that was good. Thank you.
All right, Darth, who's up? You volunteered Chris. Now you gotta go.
No, that's fair. When I was playing this game, I was like, I couldn't shake this feeling that it was kind of like, damn, this is kind of like reminded me of Kirby a little bit, because it was kind of like a very like cute protagonist with a very simple set of abilities, but then being introduced in different environments with different mechanics that took these originally seemingly very simple mechanics but then making them interesting. And I could definitely see the Sonic DNA. Sonic was like my hero when I was like 5, so I have a lot of good feelings about the first couple Sonic games, and I definitely saw the DNA in this game, in the music, the sprite work, and the animations when the character is standing on the edge of a platform, both looking towards and away from the ledge, of course. Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. I had some, like Super probably would have expected, I had gotten pretty fed up with some of the bullshit that the game had, like just like some quick things like bouncing off of a platform while having momentum and then maintaining momentum instead of just going straight up. There being a lack of a buffer, which definitely got my goat sometimes. Like there were things that kind of annoyed me, but those were pretty much overshadowed by the general whimsy, beauty, and just flow of the game that I enjoyed.
Yeah, you use the
Whimsy,
W
huh?
word. I'm getting angry over here.
It's whimsical, man. This is a
It is very-
whimsical game.
Pretty whimsical. Yeah.
There
true.
is some whimsy, yes, that's true,
I'd
but
say it's more
not
charming
like
than whimsy.
not like Mylon's Doki
Yeah.
peanut
Doki
butter
Penny.
Twix.
You think so? I thought this game was way more whimsical. I think this might be the most whimsical game we've played.
It has the twinkly
Bold take.
stardust, but it's not bringing me to absolute tears.
Well, the thing is, Mylon he blew bubbles and he had a nightcap on, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
And he was on an adventure and everything was fun. Gross. Thinking about the
This guy's
game's
having
gonna make
fun.
me gag.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you love that game.
It feels the most comparable to this game of the games that we've played so far, I
Yeah.
think.
True. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
agree with that.
I can see that.
Hella whimsical, man.
Nah. You get lit on fire and things blow up. This ain't whimsical. Serious business.
So Danny, I think it's your turn, right?
Is it my turn?
Called Hood Whimsy. Sorry.
Okay, how many of you guys thought I'd hate this game? I need to know.
I did.
I didn't think
Me-
you'd hate it. I thought you'd be like 6 out of 10. Like, eh.
I didn't think you'd hate it like you hated Blood Omen,
Oh, I hated that game. That game could.
but I didn't think you would like it.
Well, I'm happy to report that no, I did indeed enjoy this game a lot.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. No, like my beefs with it are. It made me laugh when Chris was like, "It controls really well." No, he controls really well. Those arms do not.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Because I really liked playing it. I like climbing walls. It was really fun. And the open-endedness of some levels, like finding stuff, was really cool. So it was fun to
Yep.
kind of like fuck around and find out. And like those bonus levels brought the heat. I found 3
Yeah.
and I fucked one up and I barely got one. I was like, God damn, these are fucked up. So those are pretty cool. I was a big fan of those. But yeah, I really, really like the music, but man, the whole time I was having the GBA phenomenon. I was like, this sounds like garbage on this Genesis chip.
Come on.
So the problem the Genesis has is it does like fluty noises really well, but then they try to do like backing tracks and you can hear that reverb and it just sucks the life out of the track. I hate it.
Yeah, Genesis music it's an acquired taste. It's like what do you call it? Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Genesis,
Like
Vegemite,
It's a
cooking on
fucked up thing to
toes,
say.
acquired taste.
Start playing Sonic
Why is
music
that
now.
fucked up? A lot of people really like Vegemite, dude.
You could say like, I don't know, black coffee or something, but it's like relatable. It's like Vegemite's just like
Now all
think
of our
Vegemite
New
isn't
Zealand
relatable?
and Australian fans are going to be.
Well, not to any of us, I guess it's not.
But no, like I enjoyed like all of this I played, and it was weird. It was very Contra like to me in a way of like I played through it the first time and got owned by all the things they want you to get owned by, like this fucking bird right here. And then my second go around, like in this playthrough right here, like I die on the brain maze of whatever world that is, automaton. And then I was like, fuck. And then I came back 2 days later. I was like, all right, I'm beating this game. Breezed through the whole game, got to the final boss, and lost all of my continues on the final boss. And I literally had 2 lives left on my last continue, and I was like, I am not fucking doing this whole game again. And it was the most life or death attempt I ever had in that game, and I beat him with 1 health left, and I popped the fuck off. And I was like, maybe this game's cool. Like that boss sucked, but I had to lock the fuck in.
Yeah,
So
that boss is fucked up for sure.
yeah, it was like I had an overall like super like good fun experience with it. I just wish like I don't know, like I should have played the Game Gear version because like I felt like I've spent like a total of 3 hours playing this game. So it felt like I did nothing. Like I felt like I cheated.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah. But hey, we did a pretty long one last time. That about fucking sent me right up back with old Yeller.
I was gonna say having a short game here was kind of a nice luxury.
Oh, so true. That's
This-
so fucking true.
And not only that, but like length wasn't the only thing that was the complete opposite. Like compared to Blood Omen, like the tone, the
Yeah.
way it looks, everything.
Everything.
The fact
the
that it's actually fun to
antithesis.
play.
Yeah, the fact
Yeah.
that it's fun. Yeah.
Kind of good.
But yeah, because when we spun the wheel after we finished talking about Blood Omen and I saw that this was the game that got picked, I was like, wow, that's good. This will be a nice palate cleanser after what we just went through.
So true.
So I think
So
that
on the
leaves-
last boss,
Well, I think that leaves
sorry.
Holden.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead, Holden.
Colin.
Go ahead.
It'll
Or
be
did-
really concise.
Oh, wait.
Like
Sorry.
Chris. Okay, good.
Chris, put the bong
Because
down.
Really, I was just like, I don't really have any complaints. Like when I first played, I was like, oh man, I'm having a lot of friction just from the diagonal inputs not landing and just being a goofball overall, like learning the game. But and then yeah, my first session ended at the snowman or the snowball fight. It's like, dude, I keep trying to catch these snowballs.
Yep,
I'm just
I
taking
spent
them
like
in the face.
20 minutes. I was like, this motherfucker, I'm gonna catch one of these.
Yeah.
Honestly, dumb that you couldn't.
And then second day, I went, got well past that. I think the automaton level you're talking about, and then my power went out, and I was like, oh man,
Oh my god.
come on. And then that same night, I ran it back, just like because I was like, you know what? I honestly, it's kind of competing with the UFO 50 games. Like I want to get further. And it's same thing that Danny said. Got to the final boss and just blew through all my continues. I was like, oh, dude. And then finally just ran it back, and it was a rewarding experience. But the interesting thing compared to what you guys were talking about with the game speed, I totally agree, because playing the game back wasn't really the most rewarding experience. Like I was skipping the bonus levels and just like not really having moments to like optimize my gameplay. It's interesting because I really feel like the developers like solved the fun part, or like keeping the game interesting, by just like spamming mechanics and tile sets at you. Like every level has like 2 tile sets and 2 different songs, mini bosses, and honestly, like that's not a detriment. It worked, and for the short, sweet experience the game was, it was great, and it was gratifying beating the last boss, like Danny said. So, really like the art, music, and it was a cool session.
All right, please don't judge me too bad if you're watching my gameplay here. So I had played this after a long Monday at work, and I was fucking ragged out, and I didn't expect a memory game, and I was. This is not my proudest boner of this game.
And when you just get a surprise bop it out
Oh,
of nowhere.
this almost ended my career right here.
I had trouble
Some
with
video
this.
games.
I had trouble with this more for the diagonal inputs kind of being shitty and accidentally bumping into them and taking hits like
Yeah.
that.
So I want to ask everyone, what controller did everyone use to play this game?
It's a keyboard.
That's nasty.
Keyboard.
Keyboard.
It worked for me. I didn't have any problems.
Works on
He's an
mine.
animal,
So much
dude.
showing.
What's wrong with using a keyboard? It's literally just the fucking. It's the movement keys and an A and B button. Is all you need, dude. Right?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Chris's reaction.
What's the
Like,
difference using this and a fucking NES controller? Honestly,
You're right.
Bro,
They're exactly the
alright.
same.
All right, dude. I'm not taking
it's the same
that.
thing, bro. It's the same thing.
Is it weird to anyone else that this game is on a Genesis, which had all those buttons, and they only use like 2 of them?
Well, so 2 of them jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most Genesis games only use 3 buttons.
Strange.
Well,
I
I,
was
mean,
gonna
the
use the
Genesis
controller.
controller standard is 3. The
Yeah.
6-button controllers with the bonus you can buy that only like 3 games use.
Yeah. Once I realized it was just jump and grab, I was like, okay, keyboard it is.
So
Literally.
the reason I ask about controllers is because I didn't really have trouble with the diagonal inputs. I don't know, maybe it was just the
Well,
input method
So
I
for
we're
me,
using.
it wasn't so much the diagonal input. It was just sometimes the hitbox on the diagonal.
Okay.
Like, because you'd be moving forward or backwards, and then the
Yeah.
diagonal, like, and it would miss and just completely fuck up everything I was trying to do. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, no,
And
that
I used a
can
dual
see.
sense, which felt pretty good.
Me too.
Yeah, the DualSense D-pad's pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
It's
Yeah,
no
but-
6-button Genesis controller though.
Yeah, I use the 8-bit Do Genesis controller, which has a famously amazing D-pad. So I'm not being sarcastic either. I realize a lot of 8-bit Do controllers have shitty D-pads.
Yeah, I was
This
trying to
one in particular-
figure out if you were PC games or not.
This one in particular has a great D-pad. Pro fighting game players use it. That's all I'll say.
Really.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, keyboard, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking animal, dude.
Like, okay, so I'm not okay. No, it's fine that you use keyboard. I'm just wondering, like, at any point did you like feel like it would have been better on a controller.
Do you feel shame?
That's not what I said. Darth, are you there?
Darth left. He's over.
No, I'm here. I was typing in the damn Twitch chat. What's up?
I'm saying, like, did you feel like you wanted to use a controller at any point, or were you just cool on keyboard?
For the final boss, I was like, fuck, this would be easier if I was using a real controller. But besides that, I don't know. I was like, it felt pretty not that bad on a keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people who speedrun platformers use Hitbox, the fighting game controller.
I could see that.
Yeah, so
I never had any
yeah.
problems with like the diagonal, like every once in a while, but I don't think I would have had any less of an issue if I was using a Genesis controller, honestly.
Mm,
Yeah, it's like what Danny was saying though with the diagonal. Just to make sure it's clear, it's like it's not getting the diagonal input. That was fine. Is that the hitbox hit
Yes.
detection was a little smaller than I ever wanted it to be,
It was, yes.
and so I'd just whiff and eat shit. You know.
On
Which
a
is-
similar. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna change the topic.
I was just gonna say that was a big part of why that final boss could be a total bitch because of the diagonals.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, on the similar note to which controller we used, which version of the game did you guys play, Japanese or English?
I played US.
U.S.
Same.
I looked up the
Yeah.
differences though, and it was very minor.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
noticing
they
that
took
Ristar looks
cheat codes.
Ristar looks completely pissed off all the time. In your
They
version of the game.
Kirby American box arted him,
Yeah,
and
he's
they
way
did it
better
to
in the
enemies
Japanese.
too.
Yeah,
That's so fucking.
It's
funny,
Attitude
dude.
Era, man. Of course they did.
One thing I noticed that was cool when the boss appears on screen, Ristar becomes notably more pissed
Yeah,
off.
he's pissed. He's like, this motherfucker's going down. I'm like, all right,
Like,
let's
who
go.
Does this? Who does he think he fucking? What the fuck? Like
Oh,
he
speaking
just
of
he.
the bosses, one thing that this game did that I really liked, that I can't think of another game that did it. Some of the boss arenas would start with like a little thing before you got to the boss, like the mole.
Like the curtain.
Yeah.
A fucking mole, dude. Ugh.
The mole starts with a bunch of fucking falling rocks, and then
That's
a
where I
chest to
started
heal
save
you.
stating. That's where I started save stating for that guy.
And then the crane guy in the background with like the robot dude, he's chucking fucking bolts at you, and you have to watch the TV and listen for the sound cue to jump it. Like
that was really cool.
I thought that was cool, and like
Yeah,
I can't think of another game that like does stuff like that. Like that was kind of neat.
One thing that reminded me of was Turtles in Time.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, with the screens
Shredder.
and the Technodrome. Yeah.
Which is why, like, I walked in there and I was like, "Oh, look, it's Shredder!" And then he beamed me with a screw. I wasn't ready for it. I was like, "Wait."
Okay, how many of you got completely punked by the false ending? When there's the boss that you fight on the robot planet, and he's like free. You just beat the shit out of him, and then Ristar starts flying away, and then all of a sudden you're like, he flies through like a wall, like he was in like virtual reality or some shit, and you're in the final area. Anyone else notice that?
No, I was too busy mashing on the bosses. I was like, here, another boss to mash through,
Yeah,
and I tried to mash, and I got fucked.
I didn't feel like there was like a fake out for me personally because I felt like it was too easy. It was like, you know, there's gonna be a banger final boss for this.
Well, I didn't realize that was the final world. I thought
Yeah,
there
it's
was two
confusing.
more.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
me too.
When you look at the map
Yeah,
here,
another
there's
one,
like
right?
2 worlds left to go when you're fighting
Yeah.
that boss, and then it's just like, okay, you're at the final boss now. I'm like,
Like
what?
the galaxy looking things.
Yeah, I thought those were additional worlds. So when that happened, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? This game is deep.
Look at the boss.
Yeah.
I didn't do my intro, so I'll just do it pretty quick. I had a
sorry.
really no, it's okay. I have a lot to just a lot of floating thoughts, but so it's not going to be organized. I had a really good time playing this game, but I don't think like Chris. I kind of have like a different take on a lot of things everybody has said. Like he's slow, but the game also finds lots of ways to hit you with bullshit things that you can't
Oh,
see,
yeah, all
and
the
it's
time.
like Sonic the Hedgehog all over again. It's one of the things I don't like about Sonic. So they found a way to do it even with a slow character, which is really funny. I'm like, okay. But the art is wonderful, and there's so much character in the animations. Like, we're just watching this when Danny got we like ran out of lives and had to use a continue. The fact that your the star is going to happen here. The star hits you. Your last life hits you.
Out.
That's really clever. It's a lot of fun. The music is wonderful, as we talked about. I didn't even really find myself like chafing against the Genesis sound chip, but the song in 1-1 about 40 seconds in, when it just goes full on like in the background, and I listened to it. I had to look it up on YouTube. I was like, is this just what the song sounds like, or is this my fucking emulator chimping out on me? And it is what the song sounds like. I'm like, this is horrible. And I liked Metroid Fusion or Zero Mission, whatever we played. I liked that on the GBA. I didn't really have a problem with the sound chip. I liked Crusader of Senti's music, so I don't really have that problem. I just it's not a big deal for me. But that song in particular was like, what am I listening to?
Sorry, which song was this?
The very first level of the game.
Yeah, where like there's chanting in the background. Yeah.
It
I
sounds
thought
like
mine was bugging out too, Colin.
Yeah, it sounds like there's like 2 tracks playing at the same time, but not in harmony at all, not in sync at all. So it's.
I got what they were going for with that, but yeah, the Genesis was not even close to being able to pull it off properly.
Yeah, and then
it kind of reminded me of Lionel Richie All Night Long.
Just 1 or 2 other things. I think the game doesn't do a necessarily good job telegraphing if you're doing the right thing against bosses.
Yeah.
And it's really, it can be annoying. I also, if you believe it, there's like a part in maybe the last world or the second to last world where you have to do what Danny's doing right now, but the game does it automatically, right? Where you spin really fast and you kind of get that like invincibility boost. You're flying through the air.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that you can do that on the manual spinny things, and you get to a room where you literally have to do that to fly up the spike shaft.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat there for like 5 minutes. I was like, I'm not going to look this up. I refuse to look this up. This game has no mechanics. I can fucking figure this out. And I was just like pushing buttons, and I realized that if I held the controller like a direction one way, he slowed down. I was like, okay, so what if I do it the other way? And then he went all fast. I was like, oh. But I think that's it's a problem that the game gets you there and you have to do it without being taught how to do it. And maybe that's
they
just...
didn't. No, I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, pretty much everything. It just kind of expects you to figure out. Like Super was talking about, each area kind of has its own thing.
But every area did a really good job, like making it pretty obvious what to do.
Not the snowball. Snowball is another egregious case.
Okay,
Yes.
I agree. But most things, right? So anyway, there's just a few notable examples where the game did not like teach the player well enough, I think.
Yeah.
But overall, I still had a very good time playing this game.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned like the traps that they set. Like most notably that the fire level, like. You just jump down and fall on fire. That's just on a platform. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then later in that, like, I can't remember what it is. Like, there's a part where you're going forward, and when you just drop down, like, your natural instinct is to, like, go forward. And then you land on a guy with bombs, so you run away from him, and it blows out the platform underneath of you because you were supposed to run past him. I'm like, I thought I was supposed to go away from him. Like, it was
run towards the bomb.
Yeah.
Funny.
Take it down. Get down,
That
Mr.
reminds
President.
me, do you guys remember the end of level 2, the water level, where you just fall into the spikes?
No.
Yes.
I think that happened to Danny on this stream.
It did.
Yeah,
I saw it.
That was like this game's really solid, but there were a few blunders like that where I'm like, dude, you don't
it's the
just
Sonic
blind
team,
fall
dude.
into.
That's
Yeah,
what they
The
true.
thing
do.
is, I honestly think like that idea of a blind drop wasn't looked upon as like unacceptable in this era, because like it's not really that hard to ensure that you don't have blind drops, especially in like a game like this where it's a 2D level, it's a 2D plane. Like, it's not hard to make sure there's no blind drops. If you go over the level design a couple times, as you should, you can spot them and fix them. But I think bullshit was just part of the way games were back then. Like,
Yeah, that arcade arcade muncher transition,
Yeah.
quarter muncher.
Yeah, there's a good
I mean,
example in
let-
this level too at the very end that I'll point out when I get there.
I'm
Like-
reminded. Oh, sorry.
It's just, I think that's where the continue thing comes from too. It's like, I don't know, maybe that's to extend playtime as well, because games back in this era couldn't be super long for the most part. But I feel like games like this should not have continues.
It does have a
just-
password system.
It
for
does,
record.
but it doesn't give you passwords to continue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
the
right.
passwords
to
are
beat the
after you
game
beat the
for the
game based on your
password.
score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like what?
yeah, and it only gives you passwords if you get enough treasure. Like otherwise, it's like go fuck yourself, find more treasure.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
said
true.
more. I'm like, no,
This
dude.
game is meant to be beat in one sitting. Like, period. Like it's one of those games where they expect you to fail multiple times, and you say, "Oh, I'll give it another shot one of these days," and you come back to it, see how far you can get this time. It's that type of game.
Or you rent
which
it
I-
once and then never. play
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, or steal it from Blockbuster. I've never done that shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think just to go on a slight little tangent here. I don't remember when exactly this was, but I was having a discussion with Brian about games like this, and I was making the argument for continues and game overs, right? And he was arguing against them, saying it's an archaic mechanic that should be done away with. And I was disagreeing with him, but over time, I agree with him now. Like, I think for the most part, games like this, you should just be able to try as many times as you want. Like, there's no reason to send you back to the start. I don't think so, anyways.
I agree.
I don't know if anyone disagrees, but
I have reasons to disagree, but I'm not like I'm angry and I want to disagree. It's more like I think certain
Whoa,
games.
settle down,
there's-
man.
I think there's a time and place, so you aren't just in a permanent resetting, stubborn-minded
Yep.
headspace where it's like when you have continues in lives, there's this engagement factor. But blowing through all 25 lives on the final boss because I didn't know exactly what I was doing was that's it. Just takes one moment of that for that whole system to feel terrible.
Yep.
even if there are game overs, though, like sending you to the beginning of the game,
Of the last world. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even Ninja
Like-
Gaiden 1 only goes to 6-1, right?
it sends you back like 3 levels. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not the whole game, you know?
No, it's not. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, like when I played Celeste and Super Meat Boy for the first time, I was like, this is it. This is how it should be. Like, it shouldn't even go back to the overworld. Like, you should just instantly respawn.
Mhm.
Celeste
not in all
wasn't fast
cases,
enough.
but- Yeah. When you
Took
die,
like,
you
took
should
like 2
win.
seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds versus 30 minutes.
Should be 1 frame.
Yeah, it should be 1 frame. It's dog shit game.
It should be a sub frame. Less than a frame.
I guess it kind of
Yeah.
depends on like the skill ceiling of your game, right? Like Celeste is like ridiculous, whereas
Yeah.
this game is like kind of, frankly, if you just went back to the start of the level every single time you died, I would probably encourage me to actually just play even more, maybe recklessly and against with like I don't know, but you can't really like, I guess you can't really force a way of play on the player. That's probably not a very productive thing to do.
Well, I mean, you do have a good point in like if you can just hold forward and mash your face against the level and eventually beat it, like it kind of ruins the
Yeah.
learning the level kind of nuance.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not saying it should have Meat Boy Celeste style respawning, but it shouldn't send you back.
Right, like
God, no.
that's closer to your ideal versus this shit, which is go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It sh-
But
it should
back
be based
then,
on
like
each
that
game.
was fine because back then, a lot of people didn't have like access to a Steam library with 100 games, and every single game ever emulated.
Yeah, it's
every
so true.
so like you're a kid with like a handful of games, and it was okay, to have to
Yeah.
retry.
100%. And I could totally see myself. That was something I was thinking when I was playing this game. I was like, I could totally see my young self having like played some of the older games like Sonic and like earlier Mario games, even as like a really young kid, born a little bit after y'all's. I was like, I could see myself playing this game and staying engaged even after having to retry it the 50th time, which is probably something that they considered when they were developing it. Like, how engaged can we keep kids playing our game over and over again? And I wanted to say too, like, whenever you look at games like Sonic 2 and 3, like, there's kind of like the levels kind of like branch almost to like there's like a high path, mid path, and low path, and it keeps each playthrough the level maybe a little bit more fresh than the other based on how well you're doing. There's like a satisfaction to staying on the high path because it's faster, but then there's also a satisfaction to falling to the mid and low path and getting yourself back up to the high path, and there's also not necessarily a satisfaction but a kind of adversity and a rise over adversity to falling to the low path once or twice, but then continuing to beat the level anyways.
Right.
And I think that's fucking badass that was in this game.
I like how
Yeah,
you put that, and I
that's a
like
good
that
point.
you got that experience out of it. But I didn't really.
I didn't play the game enough to, I think, really experience that, to be honest. Like, that's my experience of like playing Sonic 2 a trillion times as a
Sure.
child on my uncle's
Okay.
Genesis versus
Yeah.
playing this game, going through the game 2 times and being like, oh, there's a high and low path. I don't know. That could be cool, I guess. I
Yeah.
can't really say that it would have the staying power as it did in like the Sonic games.
One thing that I think this game is missing to kind of justify the whole sending the player back thing is there aren't a lot of mechanics in this game that feel satisfying to execute. Like, I could see in Sonic running really fast, going through the loop, making a jump and landing on the enemy. It's like, it feels good. You feel cool. Like, you feel powerful. Or like in Ninja Gaiden, like the old Ninja Gaiden games, like when you execute a sequence well, you never stop running. You slash through all the enemies with good timing. You use your ninpo well, and like you feel like a badass. Like, this game never has that ever at
Yeah,
any
you're
point.
just kind of walking through.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You just
Totally.
feel like
Same.
some dude walking around grabbing people. That's not a good.
That's why he wears the mask.
I can relate to that.
Whoa. But yeah, this part's cool. I like this bird conductor.
Yeah, look at those birds with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
This is whimsical, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
oh,
time it
dude.
with the music,
Yeah.
super fun.
Yeah, I like the head nod.
Yeah, I like this whole music world. I thought it was really cool. I liked all the worlds.
Yeah, like
The-
they all looked really cool. Sounded really cool.
It's like that world in Rayman, but not awful.
It did
dog
give
shit.
me horrible Rayman PTSD. I'm glad somebody mentioned that. It looks like Chateau, whatever.
Chateau.
True.
Shit.
I want to be rude and talk about the second part of this level because I thought it was beautiful, but like my eyes were watering. I went down to the bathroom. My eyes were bloodshot looking at that level.
Dude, my eyes were actually starting to hurt on this level too. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was like kind of like
I really like the art, but it's not even that it had visibility. It was just like burning my eyeballs. It's crazy.
It's very intense, very bright.
I got the same. Literally the exact same thing happened to me on this world. So it can't just be like just us. That must be a thing. They
There's
fucked up.
kind of a
Look at
lot
these
going on.
greens coming up. That's crazy. I really like it. I really like it.
Hey, that's cool. Just put me right in this fucking place. Thanks, video game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
super
Look,
nice
it dropped the
design.
live for you. It's kind of cool how like you can scale up the walls, and there's so many walls that if you scaled up them, even when it was ridiculous to do so, you'd get like a little
Give
reward.
you a little treasure, yeah. So since we're talking shit on this level, did you guys ever figure out what the fuck was going on with these guitars? Like, I
Bruh.
tried.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't figure it out, but you know what's funny? My like cousin from the UAE, he literally watched it one time and he told me the exact way to find the solution, and I just didn't understand that. He was like,
they have a pattern. It's just weird.
it's so weird. You have to wait six bangs and then you go.
Dude, I would just wait one bang jump, and I just consistently like.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
eventually
it
just
would
gave
do,
up. It was
dude.
just like, I'm running.
Sometimes I did 2 in a row.
Well, the way they have a pattern where they do one, and then they do one like that, and then they do one again, and then they dance for a while, and that's when you can.
Yeah, you got to go for long dance. You got to wait for the long dance.
Yeah, I was trying to match it to the floor color and just get my shit fucked up.
Yeah, I was too distracted by the floor changing color. I was like, oh, you jump when it's black.
Yeah, I was like, okay, the light
No,
blue is safe,
no.
and I went. And it's
Yeah,
like, smack.
why are they even doing that?
I think that's like a red herring, to be honest. I
To
don't.
Yeah.
confuse my stupid ass.
It's
I think that shit was unfair.
maybe
Poor
I'm looking
children.
at this level too much, but I was like, oh yeah, music world. But then I was like, is it like oh gosh, what do you call those organs? Yeah, the
What do you call those organs?
I was like, what, piano? It's a big piano, yeah, but
Harpsichord.
super cool theming choice.
Yeah, metronomes. Like, yeah, just the amount of like stuff to fit the theme was really cool.
Something I didn't really like about the combat design of this game is that there were some enemies where if you would try to grab them, you would take damage. I thought that was kind of dumb. I don't know. Like, I can
Which
understand
ones?
trying to grab them and it not working. Like, like the penguin, like he's got his little guy there. It just happened to Danny. His
Uh-oh.
little guy is literally standing still, and you try to grab him and it hurts you.
Because you
He's
grab
a
the spiky part.
projectile.
He's
Yeah.
standing still.
I'm
It's
with
a
Dark
pro-
on this.
That's a female chicken.
It's a projectile.
Of course it is, dude.
No, I agree
Anyway.
with you.
I like okay, like you grab it and then the star guy's like, ooh, ow, my hands, versus literally taking damages. I don't know. I think it's stupid.
It is stupid.
That's just stupid.
Yeah,
I
it's
just think it
stupid.
was
This game is stupid. This game.
Everything about this game is stupid.
Also,
Stupid
look,
penguins.
look, he's bouncing on the pads, and then like if you bounce on the bouncy pads when you're standing still, whatever, you go straight up. But if you're moving, then you can't stop the momentum.
You gotta grab the wall, dude.
Dude, you can't always just grab the wall.
Look at this spinning animation, by the way.
It's
It looks so
very good.
spherical.
Look, he's going left and right. Oh, and then he hits the spikes because it's fucking.
This is where I started save stating, by the way. Dark.
Yes, this level fucked me up too, dude. This level specifically, you can ask my cousin. I was literally fucking spitting all over my screen.
Shouting gamer
You
words.
gotta go back into the wall, like the left one, and then I'll just make you go vertically up and down straight. That's all you gotta do, Dart.
Look, it just happened to Danny again.
Well,
Skill issue.
Skill
That was
issue.
because Donnie did it wrong.
This
I
part
don't-
I could never figure out how to get. Oh, never mind. Well, he just did it. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't hit the honkers.
Yeah, I just damage boosted through that whole thing because I was like,
Fuck. You know what?
I
I think they knew too, because there's 2 lives you can get in that section before where Danny's at right now. You can get 2 lives.
They just
Yeah.
probably really loved this high bounce mechanic, and they're like, you know what? This part might be bullshit. Just throw in a couple extra
Oh,
lives. It's fine."
dumb, dude.
It's
I
weird
thought it was
'cause-
pretty cool.
I thought it was cool too. But like,
Yeah,
it was a little unwieldy. Like it was a little.
Hmm?
It felt,
It's janky. I'm just being a bitch.
It was-
Don't mind
it
me.
was awkward. It was definitely awkward.
No, there's a part I'm gonna call out when it comes up on the gameplay that I was like, it's so out of place, like challenging and like outside of the like bonus things that I need to give a special note to it. But no, I like these bounce pads, even though I was getting shit on. And then I was like, I'm just gonna do it this way because I've got brain problems.
me too.
I mean,
Fine.
they're
Pardon?
like the mechanics like that. Like you really just have to just do it your own way. Like there's no real set way to do it. Like unless you spend a large amount of time trying it over and over, but like it's just so chaotic, you know, that you have to just improvise in the moment while you're getting fucked up. And you're just cussing under your breath or out loud.
Oh, it was
Guitars
that
got
loud.
'em.
Then he dies to the guitars.
Oh,
Fucking guitars,
I
dude.
was saying some choice words about those guitars, let me tell you. And then I couldn't control the bounce on this to go up the shaft, and I was also saying gamer words when I could have just
I
used the bounce.
literally took my Guitar Hero fucking controller out and destroyed it after beating this level.
Those are worth a lot now, man.
Were you pretending
Fuck
you're
you.
Jimi Hendrix? Did you
Yeah, I
burn
did.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did it.
And then I acapella'd all along the watchtower afterwards too.
There's
Very
no doubt
inspirational.
there's like clunky weirdness to this game. Did you guys think about Super Castlevania at all? Like right when you started it, like with the diagonal mechanic, essentially being able to quote unquote attack in all 8 directions.
I did
Because
not.
No.
No.
Well, I bring that up because, like, on a technical level, this game would actually be pretty annoying with how it works, and it's just one of those compromises where it's like, yeah, the game feels a little whack for it, but I do appreciate the experience of having octagonal extendo arms. That's a new experience from this game.
I want to see a version where you can make the arms go limp like in Castlevania.
Yeah, and spin them around.
Yeah,
Start
kind of like
flopping
a
around.
circle. Yeah.
Both arms at the same time, noodling around. That'd be sick.
Ristar 2.
It's never happening. No,
Dude,
we got to play the
it's-
Game Gear.
It's gonna get announced tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
welcome, everyone who
Ristar
enjoyed Ristar.
Riders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riders.
Ristar Air Riders.
Yeah.
It's a crossover.
So I had my first fair amount of frustration with this game, but it was mostly on the bosses.
Is it
in
this
the latter
boss?
half of the
Because
game.
it's got a million more health than any other boss. For
This
some
one
reason.
took me quite a. It was the first one where I was like, oh shit,
Mhm.
yeah, it was this one, and then every boss after pretty much gave me a hard time. But
I like this boss. I thought it was kind of creative. Like
It's
the
just-
music gets like all fucked up.
Yeah, it was just way too visually busy. It took me a while to understand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that shit's falling from the ceiling, and the background's all warped up, and like.
I got killed a small bird. I got killed a big bird.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Well, no, the
still on
small
it.
bird is the conductor who's supposed to be there.
I
He's
The
supposed
realized
to
big
be
that
the
one
after
good
is
guy.
trying to
couple
fuck
times.
shit up.
He's supposed to be the good guy, but you literally fought a conductor earlier in the other stages, which is just kind of like, I don't know.
He was green.
They were
Whoa,
setting you up for
whoa,
success
whoa,
there.
Whoa.
Can't believe
Not
you just
easy
said that,
being
dude.
green, Colin. Not easy.
I've
No
heard.
takebacks on Book Club, dude.
I just thought it was really funny though when you knock this guy off of the podium, the way he tumbles around. It's like
Yeah.
yeah,
so
it's good.
dramatic. Like he barely fell, and he's like, "Oh,
Let me bounce to the other side of the arena."
The animation in this game is so good.
Yeah, it is.
That's one thing that this team had down was animation and art and music too. Sonic games are known for their quality soundtracks.
But did Michael Jackson help with Sonic 3? It's a real question.
Yep.
Yes.
Or not.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm so
Yes.
glad there's not just a random giant Sonic just snapping his fingers in the background somewhere.
Come on, dude. Come on. It was one time in Crusaders of Senti, dude. It was cool.
Out of proportion. He looked like they made no effort to make him look like he fit into that.
Yeah,
world.
why was he so
Oh,
giant?
God. The Crusaders Senti respecter has logged on. Come on, guys.
A lot
They
of critical
literally-
path, nonetheless.
They just ripped the sprite from a Sonic game and slapped it into the Crusaders of Senti.
Okay, guys, come on.
There
Talking
was
about
no
Ristar here.
editing. There was no consideration for proportion. You're right. We're talking about Ristar. Sorry. But yeah, that would have been funny though. If,
That would have
there
been
was a
really
giant
funny.
Sonic.
But like really hidden, and you can just see like half of him. You're like, what?
And if you try headbutting him, you get an instant game over.
Yeah, deletes your game.
So, on the last boss, I just want to ask this:
Oh god.
how did you guys deal with the lightning?
I mashed.
attack?
I can't remember.
Oh, I was trying to time it and just go. I'd spam up.
Yep.
And most of the time that would catch him.
Yep.
Wait,
So
you
it-
hit him?
Yeah, you could hit him out of it.
Which boss?
The final
The
boss.
last boss.
That would have changed some
Oh,
things.
the
I
lightning.
didn't-
Yeah. I
I
did
I think
not
I,
know you could
I
do
hit
that.
him out of it too. Yeah.
Because he would just hit you. Like if you didn't go for the trade,
Yeah.
he was just gonna hit you.
I would just
Either-
spam like
So-
a diagonal, like a diagonal grab. You know what I mean? To try to like cover as much distance as possible and just pray.
So there's
I
a way
found-
you can dodge it. But go ahead,
Yes,
Super.
you can. You can dodge. I was about to explain. Like,
Yeah, do
I
it.
discovered if you, all you have to do is make sure you're not near a wall, walking towards the wall, anyways, and don't change direction. While he's teleporting, if you just keep walking forward, he'll miss you.
I swear I
100%
tried that,
of the
and he
time.
just teleported on top of me, and
That's what I did with all the.
Really?
I was
blue
crashing
pellets.
the fuck out. I was freaking out.
But yeah, like I accidentally discovered that, and like once I discovered that, I just beat him immediately.
Well, it was just so frustrating because it's like the first part, like okay, you wait for the orbs to fire and like bait that, and then hope to God that you don't miss like one of your sequential attacks because you're gonna eat a hit. So like I was like, okay, I got good at that part, and then the part where they spin around him, like that was easy. You just walk left and right, jump on one side, go to the other. That was easy.
You know,
But-
if you kill those orbs that spin around him, they drop health.
Oh dang. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. What the heck?
Yeah, that's how I survived. Because like if you just like stand underneath him and spam grab up, you just get full HP.
Well,
By
what
the
Yeah, they
happened
time
to
keep
me-
the blue ones
drop.
and everything.
What happened to
Yeah.
me one time is I did that when he was like low enough and summoned them, and he
Oh, that
dropped
happened to me too,
3 of them
Donnie.
and then started throwing them as well, like really
Yep.
fast. And I was like, this is fucked. I'm never
Yeah.
doing that again.
I'm
That's
pretty
fair.
sure that was unintended because
Yeah, I think so,
when you
too.
hit him, he enters the phase where he warps around, but it's like timed to where he still has the spinning orb, so he does both at the same time.
Yeah.
It
And I was
felt like it was unintentional.
yeah, when he did that, I was like, I don't know how I handle this. I'm not going to try to hit him out of that again. And apparently I should have. But no, it was just really frustrating to get to that phase. And then he would do the black hole thing, which kills you instantly, by the way.
Yep.
I found
it
that
sure
out. I
does.
was like, oh, God.
What was
But
your strategy for dodging the black hole?
Oh, so the black hole was easy because you just start on the opposite side and walk into the wall. And you could either, when you grab the dudes that fall from the ceiling, if you hold on to them, you don't go anywhere.
Oh,
you
Or-
can also just spam.
You can
arms.
spam the
That's what I
grab
did.
and you also won't
Yeah.
move.
That
Yep.
was my trick. Spamming
I
that.
And
think
you have
explode the Genesis.
iframes. You have iframes while you're grabbing, so even if one of the enemies walks into your back as you're grabbing, they'll enter your grab hitbox and you just grab them anyways.
Yeah. So that's what made that lightning even more frustrating because I knew how to do everything and then he would just keep spawning on me with the lightning. And I was like, this is great. I love this. This is fun. And then 25 lives later, I was like, Leo!
Oh, I
Hit
felt
the
on you. You're
controller.
just like sweating, just like this isn't happening right now. This isn't happening.
That is literally what I went through. I was like, I'm not about to fucking do this whole game again because I'm
This guy's not gonna reset bracket on me. Not in grands.
freaking out.
That's fucking funny, dude. This isn't happening. I can just picture holding there sweating bullets like an airplane.
Wiping his face.
That's
Yeah,
not too
just-
far off, man.
Probably not,
Complete
James.
denial. That is so funny. I don't know, like I don't know if this is the case, but like I know a lot of times when you're doing things like that involve creativity and you're designing things and you're trying to put an effort, a lot of times when you get to the end, you have this temptation to just be like, fuck, just finish it. Just fucking finish it. And it kind of felt like that whole lightning attack mechanic was just them being like, wrap it up. But I know, like, you don't design the last boss last. That's not how it works. It's you don't design to, like, we're gonna make level 1. Now we're gonna make level 2. I know that's not how it works. But it
Sounds
just
pretty
felt
cohesive to me.
it just felt weird. Like that mechanic felt like it wasn't well thought out, and they just threw it in there.
Like, if
And
they
they
gave
didn't
him like
test it.
1 second of appearing that I could like move left or right, but he literally just
Right.
spawns on you,
Yeah,
and you're like,
he
oh.
instantly appears on top of you. Yeah.
Except hope the
You
hands
can-
grab them in time.
So because I was using save states, I was kind of labbing out like what his frame tells are for when he appears. You do have like a little under half a second. He'll show up and he puts his arm up, and if you're walking to the left when he puts his arm up and you jump, you will dodge the thing. So basically, what I did was he would show up, walk left, jump, and DI left. Right? He disappears. I would walk right again for like 3/4 of a second to get him like to kind of like regain neutral stage, the mid stage,
Mhm.
right? And then just kind of do that. And if you do that every time, he couldn't hit you.
This guy
But
is
I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I was too busy freaking out to really pay any attention.
No, I
because
mean-
there was a point where I was like, okay, I can figure this out. There's got to be something to it. And I like while I was trying to discern it, he was teleporting on top of me, and I was just
Yeah.
having none of it.
When you're
And
playing,
a lot of the times when you get to that phase, sorry, Colin. A lot of the times when you get to that phase, you have 1 health left,
yeah,
and so he just teleports like you're dead. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, cool.
GG,
That
next.
feels so good. Like you just went through all these early phases fighting him, and then all of a sudden it's like you're dead. Haha. Like, oh, okay.
I win again, idiot.
Yeah.
But also, like to your point, Danny, playing with save states is totally stress free. So you can watch the attack as many times as you want, right? It's a totally different scenario, which is why I wanted to use them because I was like, 1, I'm not doing this again. 2, I also want to learn it, but I want to learn it quickly and not have to just do the fight a million times.
So if they would have made a special exception for the last boss and like let you just try like, the last boss over and over again, I think that would have been fine. It's like in Castlevania 4. When you get to Dracula, that's it. You're there. Even if you game over, you start at the bottom of the staircase to Dracula's coffin room, and
Yeah, totally.
I think that's a good. It's for a boss like that. I feel like that that is something you should probably do.
It's not surprising to
Yeah.
me they make it so challenging. You look at like the final boss of Sonic 2, and it's like literally so bullshit, and you have to restart the whole game if you get game overs. It's not like these guys. That just seems to be their MO. They just like throw a bullshit boss in at the end.
They're
Quote
trying to
them
give
up there.
children anger issues.
Yes.
And they did. Have you seen Sonic fans?
Literally, they're the most fucked up group of fans on this planet.
Especially when they drink too much coffee. They're
Don't let
just-
them. Yeah, don't let them look at the Archie comics, dude. Oh my god.
Oh no. I don't think Darth caught that super, by the way.
the coffee thing.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
you're
got
talking about me. Oh come on,
I was referring
Oh.
to caffeine, Darth.
dude. I was
The-
15.
Yeah, I know.
I'm an adult. I drink coffee, and I still, Anyways,
Still get
moving
a
on.
little turned up. Think about
Yeah.
Sonic.
Thinking about Sonic. Monster
Ace
Hunter
physics
World.
here.
Yeah.
When I was talking about my first playthrough just feeling really awkward and clunky, I was like, dude, these ice physics. And then second time, I was like, this is a really fun change of pace. How do you guys feel?
I have one complaint
It's
that
fun.
you have to jump way too fucking early off
Yeah.
of ramps.
Yeah.
Like you have to jump before the ramp to hit the ramp. I'm like, what?
Like negative coyote time
Yeah.
when jumping off that shit, bro.
Oh god, don't watch me fuck this up for like 10 minutes. Stop it. Stop watching.
Look how beautiful the color palette is in this
Yeah,
stage.
the
Look at that
Aurora
background.
Borealis. Yeah.
You know, look at
That's what I was
Look
gonna
it.
say is it feels very Sonic to me is the dithering for one, but then also the color palette. I love how these colors pop, even
The-
though they destroyed my eyeballs.
The use of color throughout this entire game was just like masterful, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did the same thing on the snowball fight. I tried catching them.
It's
then-
hard
And
to
I-
watch.
Yeah, it took me
frame-
a while to realize you have to stand still to make another snowball.
The frames where he's actually vulnerable are really quite small.
And it's kind of like the boss in this world where you have to throw the whatever the fuck in its mouth.
Yeah, when he's eating the. So do you know in the Japanese version it's a giant cat instead of that guy?
yes, I did know that because I played the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Why did they change it? What
So
the
it's a
fuck?
Japanese expression about like cats not liking hot food on their tongue or something, which is weird. So it didn't make it through localization. They're like, make him an ice monster. That'll make
wonder why.
sense.
Because non-Japanese cats are just eating chili peppers constantly.
They'll
Did
put
you
down
see
that
Chowing down?
Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, you can't keep them away. It's a real fucking problem.
You know, in the credits, how it kind of shows like all the different bosses.
Mhm.
I really like the freeze frame of Ristar fighting the boss of this world in the credits. He's like jumping at him, about to punch him in the
Yeah, about
fucking
to
face.
fucking knock his. Give him a knuckle salad.
It's great.
Dude, I want to know, is the star like part of his body or is that clothing?
It's a
Like if
hat.
you were to try and remove it, would it be like gruesome?
True. Yeah. Is it like a mask or something?
It's ripping
He's
off his
just an-
face.
If you think about it, he kind of looks like another one of the like how all of them kind of look like soot sprites whenever they die.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like he kind of looks like one of those things with just like a yellow star mask on. Really, now that I'm
That's
looking
what
at
I'm
it.
wondering. Is it he's like the Green Lantern with the ring, except it's the star mask.
Starface.
You're onto
Yeah.
something here. Starface? No, that's not okay.
But also, like, so at the very end of the game, there's that extra scene where it's just like, oh, hey, Dad. And there's just giant star hands. And you're like,
Oh, yeah.
What? It
That
like,
was
Yeah, Star
weird.
Dad.
it was like so like weird and whatever.
It would have been like if at the end of the game he's like, and he finally returns home and he walks into like a trailer and just like starts uncomfortably making out with his girlfriend. It's like
Oh,
super graphic. It's like
That's
what?
awesome.
It's like how Nox,
Yeah.
started, but instead of getting bacon, he just had a star mask.
We all had the same thought.
Nox ending wasn't real.
A pile of bacon for dinner. Hell yeah. I think they were planning on having more games in this series, like based on a lot of the shit going on. Like, cause it's just weird. I don't know. Maybe that was just the acceptable thing back then. The games were weird back then.
Yeah.
I want to touch on the star face. Like, what is Ristar? Because
I think it's just a star.
no, yeah, he is just a star. But there was like a prototype Ristar that was super weird looking. It was like not star shaped and had like two prongs going up, but like yellow. It's like, what were they trying to make?
Oh, I just looked it up. What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
I'd have been scared of this guy.
Okay, now I gotta get this. Is
Like,
it the
looks like
is
Falco.
it the rabbit ear thing that I was talking about? Like the
No, it's in between rabbit ears and Ristar.
okay, I'm looking this up so the stream can see it as well.
Maybe they thought he looked too demonic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
here
that's
we
why
go,
this game
found an
wasn't
image.
popular.
American
He's a
parents weren't
pentagram.
gonna fly. They weren't gonna let that fly.
No
Yeah.
way. That's what he look. I don't
It's
know.
like quick man.
So this is what I was talking about when it was called Feel. Like they based it on arms.
Feel.
Yeah.
Ristar.
Oh,
pop feel
no
on the final boss.
fucking wonder they changed it, dude.
Yeah. That was about
Kyle.
to be dead on arrival.
That's cursed.
This guy's scary.
Let me see if I can do this for the stream. I know how to do this. I've used OBS before. Oh wow,
Alpha footage.
that actually did work.
Like, not only is the character cursed, but the title "Feel,"
Yeah.
and it's written in like
It's so bad.
It's written in like Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper font.
And he's making like an uwu face.
Yeah. No. Nah.
All right, let's save this here. Oh god, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I think the people at home need to see this.
I don't know. I think they're good, dude.
No, oh, they need to suffer too. Oh, shit.
Can you just replace the Ristar box art with that?
With Feel?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like,
Wow.
he's not like the feeling part is just a byproduct of grabbing things, right? And he
Yeah.
grabs things so he can headbutt them. So like, it's not like he like reaches his arms out and like starts like fucking like feeling like a blind person trying to recognize
I
someone's
like-
face. Like,
No, dude. It must be like a bad translation or something, right? Like feel. It must be like what's the Jap? Like you know what I mean? Like that can't be right.
I can just picture Ristar walking around with a big pair of sunglasses, just like feeling all the enemies. They're just like,
Yeah, instead of just
fuck.
grabbing and bouncing off of him, he's just apologizing and grabbing him.
Doesn't seem right, dude.
Oh boy.
All right, so that's
I
the,
really like that feel image.
It's his face, man.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
wanted
don't
to
mean to
talk about
bother
the swimming mechanics in this game.
I was gonna say, can we talk about how shit the fucking arms are when you're swimming?
I mean,
No, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
I
the
like
swimming
how-
is actually really fucking good. in
yeah,
this
like
game.
it's
I like that's the
fast,
Echo
it's
the
snappy,
dolphin.
it controls
Yes, it's
that.
Echo.
The swimming is fine. I think that's great. No problem there. But he has a Crusader Ascenti problem in the water, where he has to like turn around to actually
Yeah,
swing
Yeah.
behind him, which is like
100%. It's terrible.
It's Echo.
I was screaming.
You just gotta tap into your dolphin, man.
Yeah,
I-
embrace
I
the inner
did.
dolphin.
I am a dolphin, dude.
Start clicking.
True.
I say, what?
I don't know. Someone
Isn't-
say something.
Dolphins click,
what do you
man.
Not dolphin, dude.
Look at this coyote time. Wow. Stop it.
Dolphin.
I really liked
That's
swimming super fast into the turbines, like trying to one cycle that each time.
Yeah,
that,
and
that
then you
was the
fuck it up
only
every
fun
time. You get
part
hit by
of
every enemy on the
redoing
way back.
stages.
You're like, God damn it.
I posted a picture of John Feel.
What happened to him?
I don't know, bro.
Well, I already know what I'm gonna make the thumbnail for this video. Like it's set in stone. It's gonna be Feel.
I'm kind of sad that it didn't. You know, the more I think about it, I'm kind of sad that it wasn't titled Feel,
Feel.
and it didn't star this creepy-looking bastard. The last person you'd want to be feeling you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
I
sure
see
that I
that
want my
guy down
children
running.
playing that.
Oh boy.
Feel, the
weird.
unforgotten gem from 20, 30 years ago.
Feel would have been a forgotten gem. Ristar is at least somewhat remembered.
So I noticed that this boss has like a floating castle in the background, right? That's where he comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Is there lore like do cats in Japan have floating castles?
Yeah, does the cat come from the castle?
Is that a thing? Because I thought that was kind of weird. It's like a small detail I noticed. Like It's like you're playing through the world. It's a snow world. Oh, cool. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? There's like a floating island castle.
That's
Something like
Marlin's
that.
secret castle.
Oh,
That's where it came from.
Okay.
There's a bunch
That
of
makes
whimsy over
sense.
there.
It's in the same universe as.
That's why the guy shows up and just eats a bunch of strawberries. So whimsical.
It's
I was
really
wondering what those were.
imaginative
Were
to
those
just be like
strawberries?
Yeah, I think they're
random.
frozen strawberries.
This fight was really hard for me.
It's like
Yeah, because it's hard to throw the shit in his mouth,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
if you
I'll-
throw it in his mouth while he's doing the big King Dodongo inhale, even if he inhales you,
It doesn't hurt you.
You bounce out. So like
Yeah.
I
it's
appreciated that.
it's like
Also, you
baby's
can do the
first boss
quick
fight,
throws.
dude. Like what even hurt you?
The strawberries, man, he fucking wings them.
He
I can't
he does
remember,
a
honestly.
four rotations and then he wings it.
Yeah, but they're
Uh,
fast.
If you get impatient and throw your soup too early,
Yeah,
that's unlocked me saying that sentence. Then you're out of soup, and then he'll hit you. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you fucked up.
I fucked up.
It was missing the open mouth. Really,
I want to see the cat version of this boss now.
it's way better.
Yeah, what the fuck even is it? Like, I understand it's like an ice monster, but why is he like all gloopy and melty? He like Pizza the Hut or something.
He's a flan from Final Fantasy.
Let's see that.
And why is he wearing a fez?
Well, he looks like
Yeah,
one of the
it's-
snowmen from RE64.
It's
The
so
regular
creative
version
and
of him.
weird, and has no explanation. And it's just like, why?
The cat
Give-
version
give me
is
a
basically
reason.
just him with like cat ears. It looks like.
Woo.
Yeah, and plus he's doing a new woo face. Literally though.
He's doing the feel face.
So
He's
one thing
feeling
I
it.
forgot.
I'll have what
One
he's
thing I
having.
forgot to mention earlier, Danny was saying he said that the secret levels were like challenging.
Yeah.
Some of them, like, I had the same problem with Mario Wonder. Like, there exists this mechanic in the game that I felt was underutilized, and that's swinging from bar to bar, right? In this game,
Mhm.
you do it in the main game, but it's mainly just as like a little. It's like flavor text. Instead of walking, you swing over spikes, and instead of jumping, you swing over spikes. But I think it was the very first bonus level where there's like a series of horizontal and vertical things that you grab onto and swing around, and like it felt really good executing it well
Mhm.
and grabbing
Yeah.
and swinging the correct way. I feel like they could have really explored that a lot more in this game, and it could have added quite a bit. Like,
Yeah,
it
like
just
Darth
felt like
was
an
saying.
untapped mechanic, and it's just like a shame. I don't know. why
there's
they
no
didn't-
momentum preservation, so you there's no like stringing your movements in any fascinating ways, really.
Well, yeah, except for that part, like, and they didn't do it for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe it's too much of a skill check they were thinking, but yeah, that's like really fun.
But then fuck
unfortunately.
him when it comes to the final boss. Should do a skill
Yeah,
check.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's not even really a skill check; it's a bullshit check. Is the final boss in this game worse or on par with Dracula X?
Oh, so much worse.
Close, dude.
What?
You think it's
Mm,
worse?
What? So much worse.
Hell,
Dracula
no,
didn't spawn
dude.
on top of you out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did.
He did not.
I
Yeah,
found
but
this
then-
one
but then
easier
you-
than Dracula X.
He wouldn't hit
Personally.
you and then insta kill you.
Yeah, at least that was your fault.
Okay. We disagree. That's okay.
No, he meant you specifically.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
when he did
okay.
it, it was your fault.
It was your fault.
Okay, well then maybe that's more fair, but still fuck you.
No, Dracula X, you just stood in the same spot. Left, right, whip.
It was so fucking long and boring though. That fucking fight.
That
ruined, like,
the final
so-
boss has a tunnel you fucking fly up almost every time until you randomly don't, and then there's the 4 or 5 clay pot things shooting lasers, and then he's spinning shit around him, and then he's summoning black holes. There's 3 phases in that.
Wait, which fight are we talking about?
The final
And
boss.
only
Captain
one of
Greedy.
them. Only one of them is threatening at all.
That is true.
No, there were a few times where I got killed by the little floating laser ball dudes at the beginning, and I was just like, should I just retire from video games?
Yeah.
This-
Am I over this? Am
So
I
I
about to
start
smash
sweating.
everything I have? Am I about to
Yeah, there was
become field main?
I was taking like 2 points of damage within like the first 5 seconds of the final boss fight for the first few attempts, and then I finally realized how to avoid it. I don't know. I found the final boss. I think once it was probably the part that we were talking about earlier, but like once you figure out how to avoid the lightning, or like just hit him fast enough, or whatever it was that I did, I don't know. It felt manageable and like learnable. Versus
It felt like an
Dracula
RNG
X.
thing.
Yeah, definitely though. I can see that, but I don't know. Versus Dracula X, which was just fucking boring,
Hateful.
way too long,
And
and
perfect
hateful.
fight.
Perfect.
Plus the run back, bro. Oh god, the elevators. Okay, well, like we kind of like touched on it. What do you guys think about the music of this game? Because I was like,
It's really
like
good.
the first. I don't know though, because like I can't help but compare it to like the Sonic 2 soundtrack, which is just like better, like so much better than this game.
The stage clear music when you're flying away and he's giving you your score is better than
That's good.
anything in any Sonic game.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's so delightful.
Okay, I can agree it's good, but that's fucking crazy. Okay.
I like the main theme, the dee 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 dee.
I don't know. Was this game like I know that it was made by the Sonic team, but I imagine the music must have been like it was a different person. It has to be because like
Michael
Sonic 2
Jackson
is.
himself.
Oh shit!
So he
His
came back
son
for
Blanket.
Sonic 3. Or-
I learned that this was made by the Sonic team, and I was expecting like at least like comparable levels of like music, but it was not, in my opinion, even slightly close.
I thought it was so good. I thought these songs were so catchy.
yeah.
I don't know.
The composer for Ristar was Tomoko Sasaki. That's probably not how you say that. And the composer for Sonic 2 is Masaoto Nakamura. So different people.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Oh,
I was really
Um,
looking forward to the music. I thought it was okay.
I need to talk about these special magic shoes.
So no,
Donnie
I will
discussed
also
on
want to
stream.
mention the magic shoes.
Oh yeah, me too. Yes, because that was fucking ridiculous.
So this is a difference between the Japanese and the American version. In the Japanese version, he doesn't put on any shoes, which made him flying make no sense. So thank God they put a pair of shoes randomly, which explained everything while you just start
No,
swimming
I
through the air.
thought this was super rough and was
yeah,
a
I have
personal
no-
knock against the game.
no
I
idea
love
what's going
on.
recycling content.
This part
Don't
right
swim
here
through invisible air, man.
is what
Water.
This is the hardest part in any level in this game, and it's like fucked up because you're like, this
Buffer,
can't
too,
be
that's
what you
the
have to do, right? And it is.
I did it in like 2 tries. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
say, well, Dan, I say that first try you just did, Danny. You weren't actually grabbing the wall while you were going up.
I just thought my Genesis was broken. Like, what is on the screen right now?
Also, like, it doesn't say like clearly like there's like water that's essentially like going down essentially as you go through this section, but it doesn't show it to you. It's like invisible.
Yeah, it's
Right?
like a broken graphic. It feels like I was very.
No,
I
no, the
was-
magic
I thought it was
shoes
broken.
that they added in the U.S. version explains
No,
everything.
but
You don't
it
get it.
doesn't, no, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
You're
Just
telling
let
me
you feel
you
it.
never read about when a star puts on magic shoes, they can swim through the air. Someone didn't pay attention in 9th grade science.
High school, yeah, my high school class must have missed that in sexual education.
Somebody was busy
yeah,
feeling himself, if you know what I'm saying.
it was me, and yeah, that shit does not make any sense to me.
So it's funny when I encountered this part in the game, I guess I was distracted for a split second because I never saw the shoes, and I was like, what's happening right now? Like
Yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
my game glitched
Oh
again.
my god, fuck that part, dude.
I actually
And
googled
so-
Ristar graphics fixes.
Dude,
Right?
I was-
Doesn't, it
I was-
seems like there's something wrong there.
no,
like,
it really does. I was playing on my Mister, so I went into the Mister's like graphic settings, like the different like shit you can adjust, and I started tinkering with it to see if it was fucked up. Like it's just this. Yeah, I don't know.
it's
what the
just
hell they were
it's
thinking.
an invisible anti-gravity field that makes no sense, and literally it just doesn't make sense. And it's not
Yeah.
even they hardly even play with it. Like I feel like they like realized it was a stupid idea and they just stopped fucking with it.
They should have just taken it out of the game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like someone's nephew showed up and was like, hey, this is a good idea."
Magic shoes.
They're like instead of putting it on the fridge where it belongs, they put it in the game.
They literally put a blue star after that section because of how stupid it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They knew, but they were like, fuck it, whatever.
Also,
So-
this mini boss ruined my shit.
Which one is it?
The squadron of dudes in different colors.
Oh yeah, where it drills microscopic holes in your eardrums as you're trying to fight the
Oh,
boss.
yeah.
Well, that, and they like randomly, like you can't hit them, and then sometimes they do a
Yeah.
different pattern, and then the ones
That's
are in the
very confusing.
background, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't represent like the 3D aspect that they were trying to play with. It just didn't work.
They don't represent it at all.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you're right, like Colin. It literally like there's like no, he's in the background right now, but it's like, dude, it's literally the same sprite. That makes no sense.
I kept like within grabs on him. And I'm like, no, that grab connected. Why is he intangible? I'm freaking out.
Yeah, this part
Fail.
kind of
Yeah,
bothered me.
I think
too.
this ate up like 2 of my continues because I was having such a skill issue.
Yeesh.
You should have
Yeah.
felt it harder, dude.
Same.
Some intern shit.
There's
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
fun level of depth the game tries to achieve. I want to talk about 2 nerdy Holden details. In the beginning, the second level, third level, the fire dudes that are spinning fire around them. You guys realize you can grab them like when you're above them?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, cool. The other thing, do you guys notice that his like back arm actually goes behind the sprites and his front arm goes in front? It's like pretty simple on a technical level, but the fact that it extends throughout the whole game is pretty neat, and I appreciate that.
That is. a
That
good
reminded me of
detail.
that.
It's one of those things you don't notice when it's there, but if it wasn't there, it would be like
It would look terrible,
obvious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Super obvious, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Another thing in the similar vein that I noticed I thought was cool when you beat a world and he's flying, the way they make the starfield like shift perspective to make it look
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
you're flying into it. I thought that was really cool and really well done.
Yeah, well,
Like
the melty boss in the background, like his snow castle in the back, has like this weird like vortex kind of look that also like they definitely like to fuck around with like shifting things, and it looks really cool.
hmm
A lot of hit or miss. A lot of hit or miss going on here. I mean, I guess, Holden can tell us it's not easy making a game. But this part is unforgivable. This fucking air swimming part.
yeah.
There's no understanding here. This is just,
Oh.
you fucked up.
Yeah.
We never
I don't
talked
know.
about the story, guys. The rich, deep lore of Ristar.
Dude,
So-
there is definitely lore that exists in this.
On the
game.
back of the box, it does say Ristar, the son of a legendary hero who's been captured, is the solar system's last hope against the evil space pirate Greedy.
Sounds
Yeah.
There's
that
an
would
intro.
try.
There's an opening cutscene.
Yeah, it's kind of long
Mhm.
too.
Oh, I
watched it
love
once.
I love it though. Like the intro to Ristar and then the banging ass main menu theme, and he's arms crossed,
Sonic all in your face.
moving his foot. It's so good.
Yeah.
That got me pumped to
Wonder-
play this.
I wonder what it was about that pose, and that I just noticed you changed the box art. Holy. I wonder what it was about that pose and that facial expression that they were so into this team of developers.
Oh, they were the
Because,
edgy
like,
cool
he-
guys.
Yeah, he has an attitude. He's cool. He probably skateboards.
Oh, best song is playing.
Oh, he definitely.
This song fucks
skateboards.
way harder than anything in Sonic 2. That's facts. When it gets to the end of it, she goes crazy.
My favorite song was from 5-2. I posted it in the Discord. It's like
Good
straight
song.
out of Streets of
Yeah.
Rage.
That's one of the best ones.
I like that one of the
So-
comments on that video was like, it's like an R&B Christmas song. I was like, what? I was like, I see that, I guess.
I guess we'll never find out who Ristar's father is, huh?
Well, he's got...
It's the king of all cosmos.
Yeah. He sent him to go
That's
roll
kinda
up
what it reminded
Katamari.
me of. Yeah. Like, it's just a giant pair of arms in space. It's
Yeah.
like, the fuck?
Hey, Dad. Space arms. You're like, whoa. I bet Ristar's dad wouldn't have struggled with the final boss. He would have had better lightning.
Well, the thing
Yeah, if he
is,
didn't
where
get
was he
frozen.
the whole time?
He got
He was
frozen.
trapped.
You went
Well,
out to
then
get milk.
he's worthless then if he can easily get captured like that. Like, the fuck? He's the size of a galaxy, bro. Like, the fuck?
He got owned up on by some lightning. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Ristar's dad
Couldn't
also
figure it
got
out
owned
either.
up by the fucking
Yeah.
teleport lightning.
Plus, his son is a chump, and his hands are weak. Touches fire, and he's like, "Ugh."
Yeah,
It's like, you're a star, dude.
what are the gloves for, man?
You are literally a star. You are an exploding sun. Why are you taking damage from fire?
I don't know if he's that kind of star. Like,
Okay, well, why don't you tell me what kind of star he is then?
Going back to
I mean,
the skin
you're
suit.
looking at him. Does he look like a ball of gas?
He's a pervert in a black bodysuit with a star mask. We've already confirmed it.
Dude, he really does give off like perverted vibes. This Ristar, he really does. I don't know what it is.
Fans do.
I think it's the fact that he wears gloves and a mask and grabs things.
Yeah,
Show
that,
us
you
the
know
real
what?
face.
And it was originally called Feel. So
Yeah,
When you're
Like-
just sitting there and you go to extend the arm and you don't let go of the button and you're just sitting there with the controller in your hand and the Ristar is staring ahead, just strangling the thing in front of you, and you can hold on to it as long as you want. It's weird vibes from this game.
and it's like struggling mightily to escape the gas.
He's throttling it.
No wonder they didn't make a sequel to this game.
Holden, sort of changing topics, but also related. Did you appreciate the animation he does when you hold? Thank you for doing a sip. Whoever did that.
I thought I was muted. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to articulate this. When you hold the grab button, right? But you don't grab anything, and he just holds his hands out there, and he goes like "gimme" with his fingers.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was fantastic.
he has a lot of unique animations. Like I was talking about him spinning sideways, but he also does the flipping on another axis spin, and then on top of that, you guys notice he's got just like Sonic has the unique idle animations each stage. Did I say that already?
Mhm, yeah. Well, I mean, I
Are they
noticed that, but we
different
hadn't
for each
mentioned
stage?
it.
He has
Yeah.
an idle animation unique to each stage.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh shit, I never noticed that. That's cool.
I think I might actually.
I
beat
want to
this
see
new boss.
Ristar fight Sonic. That'd be a good fight.
Yes.
He would just grab him and strangle him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he can take him.
It would tickle him to death.
It'd be like really like graphic and uncomfortable. Like Sonic would be gasping for air and his
And
eyes
he's playing
are
the
bulging
underwater
out.
music while he's getting strangled.
Stop. Yeah. No, dude.
I hate that music. That's like my nightmare music.
Yeah, great. Thanks. I'll definitely be.
What
seeing
would
that.
happen was Sonic would run really fast away from him, and Ristar would just casually just follow him walking. Like, I'm gonna catch you eventually, and when I do,
And you just see the arms come out, and you're like, "Oh man, I get a game over in the most pathetic way here." Even when it happened, like I think probably Brian could have heard my sigh from here, like when it happened, because I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat this world. It's gonna be going great," and it was my last life. Oh no, this is just so sad. And I did like this part once I figured out how the platforms work, but I just immediately stand on it and I was staring to the right and I was like, how do I? Oh. And that's how I
Game
game
does.
over.
Oh, that is so funny, Donnie.
I didn't even know that could happen.
Yep.
Really?
Game does a
Times.
decent. I'm gonna say moderately good job of mixing puzzles and platforms. I wanted to get your guys' take on that though.
I agree.
Mm,
They did a
yeah.
lot to keep the moment-to-moment gameplay of this pretty fresh all the time.
Yeah, I never felt like it was like. I never felt like it was stuck on like a certain thing, except for maybe like some of the metronome sections that went on for a long time, and I was like, oh my god, when am I gonna get to this fucking bird? But
Mhm.
but there was
I
kind of
mean-
like a mixture of like platforming and puzzle at that point.
For the most part, it was well done, but like we discussed earlier, a lot of the times it wasn't presented in the most intuitive fashion.
Dude, I would have loved an entire stage where I was just grabbing the pillars and going forwards. Like that was the most fun part, I think. The whole game.
So
Grabbing
there,
things.
Would be a
and
good
swinging
level.
out.
there was a request to see the final boss because I did game over before it. So I'm going to throw the final boss up on the television for the fans at home.
Do you think they have
Just-
Ristar level maker? I think that's a thing.
You could make a ROM hack.
I'll pass. But if you ever find one, you let me know.
All right, I will.
He's going to start working on it right now.
Uh-huh.
But no, like I think this final boss is like cool looking. Like the arena and like how he starts on the throne, like the background is really
Yeah, that's
cool.
awesome.
Totally.
Yeah, I
The neon
agree.
colors are so fun.
But
Like the edges of the arena reminded me of holographic Pokemon cards, and that's cool.
That is cool.
Little sparklies. And I think it's cool too when you first start the fight. He like sitting there and he looks like he's not taking you seriously at all, and he like nonchalantly throws his arm up and summons these little laser dudes. And then when you kill them, he's like, "All right, I guess I have to fight him." Just like little storytelling there. I thought was neat.
There's so many interesting. Going back to the lore real quick, it's like, why does this guy look like the level 1 boss in this form? Are they related? Are they the same species?
That's why I think that there was supposed to be more to this
Yeah.
franchise. Because there's a lot of shit like that in this game.
I just noticed that the little blue guys could drop health. Is that
Yes.
in this version only, or because I did not see that once, or maybe I don't know.
I'm not sure if it's exclusive to this version, but yeah, the spinning blue ones, if you kill them, they drop health. And sometimes they drop the blue stars, and the stars stay there on the ground for a very long time. So you can like save them for when you need them.
I didn't know you do that. I always assumed they would just go away, so I always grabbed them.
like, why did the lightning hitbox have to be so big? Like, and that would have also solved a lot of problems because sometimes you're like out of the way of it and you still get zapped.
Also, you have lightning shoes on.
That's true.
So I definitely, watching this fight again now, I do remember I got to the point where I just knew to grab up and attack for the lightning because there's no other way to avoid it. And I feel like that is almost intended because I don't see how it would not be. It's just,
Yeah.
it is ridiculously too fast though, for sure.
It's hard to tell what's intended, honestly, because the way Colin and I were doing it, he was doing it slightly different than me, but like that also felt like a kind of maybe intended mechanic or strategy for the fight. But like when you grab him instead of dodging him, like you have to basically spam, right?
That's what I
Spam
did
up.
to get it. I was just mashing.
Because when there's a mechanic like that, or sorry, a strategy like that in a game, most of the time it's not intended, and if it is, it's not good. Like when the game requires you to literally just hold up and mash, like it doesn't feel consistent with the rest of the game, like with its intended strategies. So that's why I think maybe it's not. But again, like dodging it doesn't feel intended either. So I don't know. I have no idea. It's just weird.
They probably didn't playtest it enough.
Oh wait, Brian's saying you can hold the grab up in the air and he just goes into your arms. Really?
I mean, your arms go back in eventually.
yeah, they do.
You can't extendo arm.
That'd be cool if you could though. You just stand there.
Yeah, you just have your arms out the whole time. This is my whole playthrough. Just stand on the first
Yeah.
level with your arms out.
Like they'll stay out for like half a second. It's not like nothing, but you definitely gotta reapply.
Yeah, I didn't like this boss fight overall. I thought it felt janky and poorly thought out.
I feel like a boss fight that was more of like a playground to like climb up would have been a lot more of like a more interesting way to take the aspects of this game that's unique. But instead it was just
Agreed.
another guy that you just fucking spam your hands at and then slam with your face. You know what I mean? Like imagine if it was like this like fucking sick ass like playground enemy where you're like jumping and you're
Yeah, you gotta like
grabbing-
climb up to get to him before
God forbid,
before he
like-
summons the black hole.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, there's like things from all the levels like jumping in, but instead it's just this another enemy, you know, and he's just spamming regular enemies at you and stupid attacks, and could have been cooler.
Well,
Yeah.
it was funny. The boss, like with the crane and like the dude on the ground fighting you. Oh, this guy's got a strat. This guy's gaming.
Wave dashing, holy shit.
Yeah, that boss owned me so hard the first try that I was like, this boss is stupid. I'm just gonna mash on him. And then it turns out mashing on him fucks him up.
Yeah, 'cause
Like-
you
Oh
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
iframes.
I had the same experience.
Yeah, you just go through all of his attacks. He never throws anything. Like you do a ton of damage. Like, oh, okay.
Like you're telling me that there was never any, they never had the idea of like for the final boss giving you one of those things that you spin around on and then you just like spin around on it and then just like slam the shit out of him with it. Like seriously? Come on.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're right. That would have been sick. I don't.
It's uninspired
Well-
final boss.
That's why I'm saying it felt like they were just like, we need to ship this game
Yeah.
like
I agree.
now. The Saturn's already on
Yeah, I was
shelves.
about to say the Saturn was literally on the way. Saturn
Yeah,
was coming at him with
out.
his arms out.
What did the Saturn launch with? Like fucking Clockwork Knight?
Clock Tower.
Panzer
Oh, wow.
Dragoon, I think.
Virtua Fighter,
Yeah,
Okay, that's not bad.
Virtua Fighter.
Virtua
failed.
Cop.
it was a failure.
Virtual Cop's pretty sick.
Virtual Cup is pretty sick.
There's a reason Sega
Score
doesn't make
girl.
consoles anymore. Just put it that way.
I don't even make video games anymore. What was the last
The
video game they made?
Saturn's really fucking great.
Sega makes video games.
Ah,
I honestly
yeah,
couldn't tell
you're
you
right. They do. They
a
make like the
single Saturn game I've ever played.
It has a lot of good arcade ports. Most of them Japan only, but it's a very cool console to explore 20 years after. You know, when you're
Yeah,
not
it
buying
is.
games for it.
The Panzer Dragoon games are cool. They're kind of like Star Fox, kind of, except you're on a dragon,
I like
and it's not
dragons.
as good.
I remember renting Panzer Dragoon for the original Xbox, knowing nothing about the series, and literally just watching the game while holding that big old fucking Xbox controller and just holding the A button down and aiming, and beat the whole game in like 2 hours after renting it and thinking, this isn't video games, and being like so upset.
It is now.
I mean,
Those
yeah, they were ahead of their time, I guess. Fuck me.
Well, we want to give our final
Yeah.
thoughts / scores here.
Close it out.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll go first. It had, for the most part, was a great time. A pleasure to look at, a pleasure to listen to. I think the main character is a fucking creep. But like this is my kind of game. Like in all seriousness, like just a simple, nice, fun little platformer where you headbutt innocent wildlife. If I had to give it a score based on its strengths and weaknesses, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Boom.
You say "oom"?
Ooh.
I said boom.
Boom.
Hey.
Oh,
with the ooh.
I thought you left the B out and said "oom."
Mmm.
The game was delicious and delightful. All right, somebody else go while I bring up the final boss again for James.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah. So I mean, like the music was decent. The game looked amazing. It had very simple mechanics, but it managed to keep the platforming super fresh to each level, which kept me engaged. But there was some jank. There were some letdowns in some of the final bosses. There were some letdowns in terms of like how far I think they tried to push the mechanics of the game to be interesting. Kept it maybe a little bit too safe, and for that reason, I mean, it like Super said, this is a game that these types of games are just so much fun to just play for a short amount of time, then put down, and you don't really get like sick of them like I did with Blood Omen. I want to give it I'm close to giving it a 6 point. I'm gonna give it a 6.75 because I just feel like it didn't like wow me. It didn't feel like it didn't feel like it really like went the distance with the mechanics, even though I was expecting it the whole time based on how much fun I was having with how much they did play with the mechanics. I just would have liked more. I would have liked more, a little bit more interesting, and a little bit less jank challenging, a little bit more platform challenging. Would have been got it closer to like an 8 to me, but 6.7.
Nice.
All right, I can
Go
go.
ahead, Holden.
No,
I mean, Danny.
I got it. But yeah, like it's still really funny because I kept seeing you guys say like in separate occasions being like, oh, Dan's gonna fucking hate this game, and I was like, well, because I literally, it was funny. I played it the Monday after the book club we did, and got to like World 6, and I was like, there can't be too much left of it, and like had a good time, and then beat it that following like Thursday or Friday. and was like, "Oh, the game's pretty cool." Like, I didn't have a bad time playing that. And then I just kept saying, "Yeah, he hates it. I bet he hates it." I was like, what? So, but no, like I have my qualms with like the Genesis sound chip. Like I feel like this game's music probably would have sounded crazy on literally anything else, which is a shame because it had some smackers in there. And the gameplay, like I love how tight the controls are. Like him moving, like it was so responsive, so like it felt good. But then the arms and the like you guys were saying, they left so much on the table. Like there could have been cool platforming with swinging from stuff, and like sometimes they did do that, like that one with the like disappearing and reappearing things in like the first level of Automaton, I think it is. And it's like, where was more stuff like that? Where's like the cool bonus level, like but in the game, like that maybe you'd see more often. And then the boss fights were cool, except for this one. This one fucking sucked. But you just kind of mashed your face against them, so it wasn't really anything like super like engaging. But overall, like I enjoyed playing it, but wasn't anything fantastic. So I'm kind of sitting where Darth is too, but I'd give it like a 6.25.
Okay.
7 would be a little bit too high.
That's what I was feeling too.
I kind of went over my general thoughts at the beginning. I think it's really good. I think people have been talking too much trash about the Genesis sound chip because
it is
sounds
trash.
amazing.
That's why we're talking trash.
I want to say the same thing. Like listen to the Sonic 2. Like it's just so good. It just fucking bangs. It bangs.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It sounds great. The game looks great. Plays well. Feels good to play. It's a very, very good Genesis game. I'll give it 2 happy Japanese Ristar instead of a pair of North American Ristar shoes.
Oh, nice. That's a good rating.
That's a good rating. I like that.
Do you think we can put out a brand of Ristar shoes?
Dude, I bet they'd go
design.
dummy. They would.
Except for the part where you randomly float around and you can't tell what's happening.
Yeah, you start swimming through the air. You're like, oh god, the drugs kicked in.
I'll go. I thought this game was pretty good overall. I think it was honestly oozing with passion and kind of showing some weird misguidance along the way. But I think that's also what makes Ristar pretty unique and interesting. I like it with all its quirks and weirdness, and the jank wasn't all that janky. It's pretty good for its 95. So I'm going to give this game a prestigious 7 out of 10.
Very nice.
Pretty good.
Nice score.
Dev apologist. Excuse me. Sorry.
I think that's just me then, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna
Take
give
us
our
home.
boy Ristar here a 7. I'm not quite as harsh as Darth and Danny. Not as good as Super on the game. But ultimately, what I take away from this is that I really enjoyed playing it. There's jank, but I love the music. I love the art. Playing it was overall pretty fun. And it was a good time. I had a good time with it. So solid 7 out of 10.
Nice. I like the scores. Good scores for this game.
So yeah, Ristar came out positive. Like I was coming in here swinging with another 2 out of 10.
I mean, to be fair, like the reason everyone thought you would hate it was because of Mylon, whatever the fuck it was called.
See,
I liked it though. I thought Danny liked that game.
No,
Pretty sure.
I thought it
Didn't
was
you give it a
boring
high
as
score?
fuck.
He gave it a
Oh.
6.
I get yeah,
Oh.
like so, and I would
Yep.
put these kind of similarly, but this game instead of boring, it was more like more fun to play, but it had
Oh, yeah.
worse like traps, like gameplay missteps. But yeah, I didn't like. I didn't like that game's aesthetic. Whereas this, I'd say this game is more charming. Charming and whimsy are different to me.
Yes, I agree. Whimsy is more like, whoa. Charming is like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's got magic shoes. He's on drugs now. Look at him so through there. Why is he grabbing all these people? Wait a minute. I don't like this.
Why is he trying to punch that guy?
Yeah, why is he choking
It's not
everybody?
charming at all.
This guy's a menace.
I think we're the bad guys in this game, you guys.
I'd believe it. That's why. That's the message. The end. The giant hands coming to finally choke him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look, he's making friends with the purple homie. The
That
snow
is
is melting these planted flowers.
He turns into Bart Simpson and starts getting choked by the giant hands. Well, I guess we got to spin that wheel, huh?
Well, is it time
Oh,
to spin,
I can't
spin
wait.
that
Full time?
wheel?
I forgot the
the best
wheel.
part.
Yeah. So Super. Unfortunately, your remaining picks of what was it? Maximo and Mystical Goemon's Adventure Fun Time for the N64 are now off the wheel because this was your pick. But
Fair.
that does. We still have a lot of picks on this wheel. Let's bring up that wheel for the fans at home.
I gotta change my suggestions for the next
Come
time.
on, Simon's Quest. Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh god. No.
Ah,
I'm ready.
This is
I'm
such
ready.
a list.
This is a list. There's
Damn. Holy
I'm feeling,
shit.
I'm feeling Soul
It's gonna be
Blazer.
mine. I know it's gonna be mine this time.
okay.
So
Let's see
Blazer.
if Darth is right because it's time to let it rip. Spin it.
No spoilers.
Nobody react.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Speaking of
Oh.
Sonic, remember Sonic?
No. No.
No, no, dude.
Guys, you're not allowed to fucking.
No, they're just saying that because we came from a team. Oh, we came from a Team Sonic game into a Team Sonic game, but you know.
I've never played this game before.
Neither have
I'm just
I.
talking shit.
So,
Well then, why am I hearing so much? What
Is
is
it-
what is the
you
word?
see that first word in there?
Well, it's because of the reaction that you provided for us. Is why.
Yeah, for real.
I knew it would be mine. I knew it would be my game.
Yeah, you definitely did call that. I thought Onikin was about to get hype and we were gonna get Mega Man 2.
Is this a Genesis game?
Yes.
I honestly don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I've
Does-
never played this.
Does that put us on like mostly Genesis games? Like, have we played the
I think
most
so.
Genesis games?
no.
We played a lot of Genesis games.
True.
So
Wait, who here has played this game?
I have not.
Nope. Never
Dark?
played it.
Yeah, I've played it like a lot.
Okay.
Not as an adult, I would say. Probably more in my 10 and below times.
A couple years ago.
Okay, dude.
Sorry,
okay,
sorry.
only 3 years ago,
I had
man.
to.
3 years. That's a long time.
It's a long time. Get it right. No, it'll be. I find it really funny that not only is it a back-to-back Genesis game, it's pretty much like almost a back-to-back Sonic game.
Well, this is a pinball game, so it's gonna be a little different.
I like pinball.
So do
Be
I.
like Galloping Ghost all over again.
Damn.
Without the fucking dickhead.
Without the mean guy. Oh god. That's
Play
a story
metaphor
for another
event,
time.
yo.
So, real quick, we have played 7 Super Nintendo games, and Genesis is 3. So,
Oh,
Wait, what?
Okay.
How? How's it?
That's
three?
not right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them right now. Contra 3, Mystical Ninja, Dracula Ek, Illusion of Gaia, Clock Tower, Kirby Superstar, and Terranigma. Fuck you.
No, but Alien Soldier,
Shinobi.
Shinobi, what's it
Crusader of
called?
Senti.
Crusader of Senti, Ristar, and now Sonic Spinballs 5.
Oh, well, I'm not counting Sonic Spinball. Also, where is Crusader Senti on this? Chris,
Why is it Chris's fault?
Yeah, Chris.
God damn it.
What did
Maybe-
you do with Crusader of Senti?
Anyways,
Give it back.
I'm glad it wasn't a game that. Yeah, nobody was hating on in this game. That was good. Like it was fun to be a game that everybody was positive. Like the discussion is not quite as I guess toasty, but it's nice that everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Fuck, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Oh my god.
Bay
Victus.
Victus.
Oh, shut up.
The heart of darkness.
All right, well, Super, Chris,
Deal.
Colin, Holden. always a good time. I'm glad we had a little reprieve type game, and we came back well rested and ready to talk. And someday we'll play Feel, the hidden version. But now it's on to Sonic Spinball. So tune in next month, the end of the month, when we gather back here to discuss Sonic Spinball. And I'm already ready for it.
Me too.
Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Everybody in the studio audience, thanks for joining us. That's been another episode 24 of Seriously Casual, the video game book club, Ristar for the Sega Genesis. We'll see you guys next time for Sonic Spinball. Take care, everybody.